agad mga kada. Ito sa Share Kayo segment natin. Pag-usapan natin si Manny Pacquiao.
Yes!
Dahil marami po nag-aabang sa pagbabalik niya sa boxing ring. Di ba ang ating pambansang kamao na si Manny Pacquiao.
Kaya naman po natuwa ang lahat ng mapanood muling nakipagbakbakan si Manny Pacquiao kontra kay Mario Barrios.
Ayan, at bagamat draw ang naging resulta ng kanilang laban, ay napabilib pa rin ng boxing legend ang marami matapos niyang makipagsabayan sa batang kampiyon.
Yes, kaya ang tanong natin sa ating mga kada at sa ating lahat, ano ang masasabi niyo sa pagbalik o pagbabalik boxing ng pambansang kamao? May opinion ba kayo dyan? Di ba? May opinion, Mama P.
Oo nga, okay lang ba na magbalik siya sa pagbaboxing o dapat ba siyang magstay na lamang sa pagiging retirado? Share nyo yan mga kada, baka merong mga opinion ng ating mga kada dito sa studio.
Nag-iisip sila, Mami.
Oo nga, to box or not
Not to
to box?
box. That is the question for Manny Pacquiao.
Parang ako to box kasi ang laki naman ng purse kahit hindi siya nanalo. Pero syempre kailangan mag-ensayo pa rin kasi
Naman.
hindi biro yun.
Oo.
You could potentially die.
Yes, totoo
diba?
yun.
If you don't know what you're doing or if you don't train for this.
Correct.
Kaya para po mag-share ng kanyang opinion tungkol sa usaping ito, ay makasama po natin na isang combat sports analyst at podcaster, si Coach Franco Rullones here with us today. Nakarating!
Yes.
Coach, thanks for... Did you
Good
wait for
morning.
the baha? Did you
So
get
far,
here?
okay naman siya, surprisingly. So, good morning everyone. Ladies, thank you so much for having me here. Good morning mga kada, and to everyone who's watching and listening to us.
Ay,
Yung
salamat.
boses ni Coach parang nasa podcast tayo.
Hindi tayo mahihirapan interview si Coach Franco. Pero Coach, what were your opinions about the match of Barrios and Pacquiao last Saturday?
Well, as a boxing fan, a Filipino boxing fan, it was really nice to see Manny Pacquiao go up the ring again. Diba? Kasi we all grew up watching Manny Pacquiao fight. For a 46-year-old guy, he was very, very impressive.
Right.
He was very,
Yes.
very impressive. One of the things that people have to understand is pag ang isang fighter active, so yung tuloy-tuloy na momentum tsaka yung pagiging kondisyon niya, gumaganda yung performance niya throughout his career. With Manny Pacquiao, he took a 4-year break.
Correct.
So for professional boxing and boxing at an elite level, kasi he took a title shot. So for him to take a 4-year break, it simply meant na it was good for him. It was beneficial for him. And then alam din naman natin na yung work ethic ni Manny Pacquiao is second to none.
Yes.
So that allowed him to perform the way he did over the weekend against the current WBC champion.
Yes.
And then, is it true po ba na parang after that 4-year break, he only trained 2 months daw? How many months did
Typically
he prepare?
for a fighter, depende sa stage ng career mo. Tsaka ano yung training regimen na gusto mong gawin. So for a normal boxing na matchup, 2 to 3 months is good. Now, Manny Pacquiao knows how to assess himself. So yung 2 months na yon was camp. So when you say camp, pagdating mo nung stage na yon, medyo condition ka na. Okay? A lot of the mistakes ng mga boksingero, unlike Manny, is that they enter camp or nag-e-ensayo sila para pumayat or para bumaba yung timbang. Si Manny, nag-e-ensayo siya para paghandaan yung laban. So paghanda ka sa laban mo,
Yung
iba yung...
conditioning.
Oo. So pumunta siya doon sa camp niya na maayos na yung katawan niya, maayos na yung nutrition niya. So kailangan na lang niyang hasain yung gagamitin niya for his fight.
So there was much more training that happened prior to that 2-month camp.
Yes.
Yun lang yung napanood natin siguro. But Coach Franco, yung nakita mong still like vintage Manny Pacquiao
Well,
dun sa laban na ito? His quickness was still
very
there?
evident was the hand speed and the quickness. You see glimpses of the Manny Pacquiao footwork, especially during the middle of the round. So when you talk about middle of the rounds, yan yung mga bandang rounds 3 to 7.
Yeah.
So doon mo makikita ngayon, pumupukpok siya, tapos binibilisan niya yung pace niya. So, maganda rin yung strategy na ginawa ni Pacquiao kasi iniisip ng tao, nasanay tayo lahat na Manny Pacquiao simula nung career niya, todo bigay first round to 12 round. So ngayon,
He paced himself. Do you think he paced himself? Because parang bumanat siya towards the later part of the fight.
Towards the mid part, tapos late rally si Barrios dun sa championship rounds. So pag sinabi mo championship rounds, normally that's the last 2 to 3 rounds. Pero ang maganda rin kasi si Pacquiao, hindi naman siya yung nakikipagsabayan lang. One thing na sana maintindihan din ng maraming fans natin is mataas yung boxing IQ tsaka mataas yung fight IQ ni Manny. So syempre, pwedeng nung bata siya, pwede niya makipagsabayan because he's going for the knockout. Pero syempre, habang tumatagal ka, dumadami yung laban mo, kailangan strategic ka rin.
Yes.
Diba?
Ang galing.
Ang dami nga po
Dapat wise na yung
Pero ang nag-wonder lang ako, di ba, nag-announce naman siya ng retirement in 2021. Bakit sa tingin mo, bumalik at bumabalik siya?
Yan yung feeling mo yung mga ganitong tanong. Feeling mo yung mga ganitong tanong.
Ano, coach? Para nilang siya sa atin.
Marami pa tayong oras.
Marami tayong oras, coach. Hanggang
Go,
12.
coach.
Kasi tawag dito, from the perspective ng isang fighter, lahat sila sasabihin, hanggat kaya nila, lalaban yung mga yan. I mean, I grew up in this industry. I am part of that industry. And lahat yan sasabihin, hanggat merong manonood, merong mag-o-offer, lalaban yan. Now, kung titignan natin yung boxing as an industry, and this is just my personal observation, maraming up-and-coming stars, pero wala tayong Manny Pacquiao level na 4 years wala, then he just said, I'm back. Diba? Doon natin
And he can
makikita
do it.
Yes,
and
and
he
he
was
can
able
still
to
do it.
deliver. Ang pinaka nakakagulat doon kasi, at least yung observation ko for this one,
Yeah.
lahat sanay tayo na may Manny Pacquiao sa atin. Nandito siya sa atin eh. Nakikita natin siya. Nakikita rin natin yung iba't ibang facets ng isang Manny Pacquiao. Pero nung pumasok na siya sa camp niya, nag-announce na siya ng pagbalik niya sa boxing, nakita natin ngayon yung global effect ng isang Pilipino.
Totoo.
Diba? Ibig from us in the boxing community, from a local and a international perspective, nakita namin yung impact ng isang Manny Pacquiao sa isang international or global level. As in, hindi lang local media ang nagwala. As in, international media to. So
Yeah.
ultimo pag-jogging niya. I mean, it was the Manny Pacquiao hype train.
Actually, a lot of people, even like international fans, are saying na it's like he was never out of his prime. Yeah, like given the fact that he had to battle with someone who's like 10 years
16
younger,
years.
16 younger, 16 years younger
16
than
years
him.
younger. Grabe rin yun eh. Grabe yung pinakita ni Manny in terms of a lot of people thought na matatalo siya. For the simple reason na matanda na siya. And ang boxing or combat sports in general, it's a young man's sport. So habang tumatanda
At saka yung weight class na to, welterweight,
Oo,
di ba?
welterweight.
Usually, it's the heavyweights that can be a little bit older because
Siyempre.
dinadaan nila sa bulk, di ba? Pero itong welterweight, parang class ng
Medyo
bata
stacked.
at mabibilis.
Correct.
Di ba?
Gets
Stack
to eh.
division yung mga lower weight classes. Tama, tama. So, for Pacquiao to perform that way,
Na makasabay pa niya yung
ang galing. Ang galing. Ang
yung
galing.
16 years younger sa kanya. But, Coach, was it really a draw? Parang, of course, wala na. Tayo mga Pinoy, di ba? Tayo mga Pinoy.
Nag-grill ka namin.
Hindi tayo natatalo.
Joke lang.
Siyempre,
Laging may luto or may something or whatever.
Kahit sa
baka maklip tayo
online,
na
ang dami nagsasabi na he really won that fight. Even like international fans are saying that he really won that fight.
So,
What is your
sige,
opinion?
kayo muna.
You watched it. Well, ako kasi hindi ko napanood eh. Busy ako eh. Ang dami kong ginagawa that day. But I read your round round per
Analysis
round
niya,
analysis.
I was able to watch the replay. I wasn't able to watch the live. I was able to watch the live for
Okay.
MMA though.
Oo,
It
yan,
was
okay
really
yan.
fun.
Meron yun.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, it was really good po. And I also didn't expect na he would be able to fight that well. And from what I noticed also, grabe, the arena, the crowd goes crazy every
Hindi mo
time he
sinasagot
lands
yung
a
tanong
punch.
ni Yuki. Opinion mo naman to. That's why it's called Share KU.
Yeah.
Share us your opinion. Was it a draw or...
He should have won that
Yeah,
fight.
same. That's how I feel.
Oh, yan, Brazilian yan, Coach Franco.
Yes.
Ito si Miyuki,
Pacquiao
half
all the way.
Japanese.
Ako, I'm not mad about the draw.
You're not mad about it.
Mad about
Okay,
the draw.
that's
Kasi
good.
ito rin yun, para sa mga manonood natin, very subjective ang boxing judging.
Oo nga
Sobrang
eh.
subjective siya. Kaya nga maraming controversies.
Parang maraming landed hit si Barrios, like you said, pero mas maraming sapol.
Oh.
So,
I mean, like, heavy
you're talking
blows.
about CompuBox.
Oo.
So, yan yung isa sa mga technologies ng yung advancements ng technology sa boxing ngayon. So, si CompuBox ginagamit siya. Kaya rin matatanggap mo yung draw kasi for Barrios, if I remember correctly, punches thrown and punches landed sa kanya. Jabs thrown and landed sa kanya.
Oo.
Si Pacquiao naman, doon
Power
siya sa
shots.
power shots thrown and landed.
Oo.
So, 2 and 2, tabla talaga. Diba? So stats-wise, medyo tabla sila. Ngayon, as a Pinoy, syempre, you want Manny to win.
Correct.
Pero as an analyst, I look at it and I have to score it fairly.
Yeah.
I'm not really... I watched the fight siguro mga 4 na beses. Titignan ko, ni-score ko siya. So, yung mga 3 to 4 times na yon, mga 3 draw, isang split decision kay Manny. So siguro baka bias ako nun kasi... Pero yun nga. Now, yung observation ko naman doon is yung draw, yung tabla, panalo pa rin yun para kay Manny. Kasi
Correct.
the odds were against him.
Yes.
Kumbaga, siya yung underdog sa laban na to. Diba? Siya yung underdog sa laban na to. Siya yung... Yung mga tao masaya na bumalik siya. Pero hindi rin naman nila ine-expect na mananalo
Yes,
siya.
totoo yan.
Diba?
Totoo
yan.
So
Parang they were
ngayon,
just afraid na baka
Yeah.
mapabagsak pa siya.
yun din, di ba?
Out. Because this guy had height and reach advantage, di ba?
Yeah.
Diba? So kaya ngayon a really good question na pwede nating tanongin sa audience or sa boxing community was yung mga syempre iba't ibang opinion. Isipin natin ngayon, did Manny Pacquiao do enough to edge out Barrios? Kasi sa boxing, ito yan pag ikaw yung champion, you just have to defend the belt.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say,
Correct.
you have to literally just defend the
To
belt.
keep it lang.
Oo.
Correct.
So pag sinabi mong defend the belt, pwedeng per round, okay, lapit ka, puntos. Okay, luman ka ng isa, bawi ako, puntos. So pagdating sa scorecard, lamang ako. And I only have to do that the entire fight. And that's good enough for me. Kung ikaw yung challenger, ang trabaho mo maging convincing not just sa audience, pero kailangan convincing ka dun sa judges. So kailangan talaga, kailangan talaga killer instinct is there, yung intention mo to really overwhelm. So yun yung dapat mong gawin as a challenger. Lalong-lalo na for high stakes fights na ganyan. And kaya rin nakakatuwa na underdog si Manny sa laban na to. Rare yun na underdog siya.
Yes.
And if you watch, if you pay attention, yung nostalgia nun, kung ano yung debut shorts niya, yun yung suot niya sa comeback fight niya.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Kung ano yung kulay nung debut shorts niya sa US, yun yung sinuot niya for this
For
fight.
this fight.
I watched his interview also, like, when things po medyo naging emotional, doon mo din talaga makikita na totoo yung sinabi niya doon sa interview niya with ESPN na talagang bumalik siya sa mundo ng boxing solely for his passion. Talagang para sa passion.
I would agree with that. Merong mga tao na, kasi fame, meron na siya. Legendary status, Hall of Fame status, meron na siya.
Yes.
Pera, meron na siya. Di ba? yung iba't ibang inaasam ng mga boksingero, meron na siya. So ano pa ba yung motivation mo to
Yeah.
continue, di ba?
Just your
Meron lang talagang mga taong ganun. Feeling ko rin na Manny is one of those fighters na he can do a lot of things, he can be many things, pero alam niya sa sarili niya na fighter at fighter siya. And dun siya komportable.
So, Coach, can he afford, pwede ba, can he afford the rematch? Or
Of course.
more boxing matches after this, kahit
Yeah.
hindi kay Barrios?
Feeling ko si Manny lang yung makakasagot nung tanong na yan. Pero feeling ko we're just all on this for the ride. We're riding the train until it stops or kung kailan uli mag-a-announce ng retirement si Manny. Pero maganda yung impact niya, not just to boxing but to the Filipino nation. Yun yung nakita ko na parang hanggang ngayon sabi ko, ganun pa rin.
Wala ba rin traffic?
Walang traffic today. Di ba? Lahat ng tao.
Talagang nagsasama-sama po lahat, no?
Yun yung
Dahil
feeling ko,
kay Pacquiao.
yung unifying element ni Manny. Yun yung maganda. So, hanggang kailan di natin alam. Nasa sa kanya yun. Pero, with yung technology ngayon, kung maganda yung camp, maganda yung recovery, nakikita rin naman natin merong mga outliers or merong mga magagaling na boksingero that can box up to their 50s.
Wow.
Top of my head, si Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins fought until he was like 50. Pero yun nga, depende sa strategy.
No?
Oo.
Pati yung, yung nutrition.
Nutrition, recovery, training methods.
Oo.
So, yan ang magiging catalyst ngayon kung ano yung gagawin ni Pacquiao na next steps niya. Meron na nga silang nilatag kaagad ngayon.
Meron na ba?
Meron, so ideally, you either go for Barrios again, or you go for another contender or another title holder. So ngayon, dahil si Manny Pacquiao na siya, may command siya. Ang pinaka umuusbong na pangalan ngayon is Rolly Romero.
Okay.
He's the WBA champion.
Okay.
So he could go. So here are some scenarios na pwedeng makita ko na pwede niyang gawin. So you got Rolly Romero, you go for legacy again, title shot.
Yeah.
Tapos you want to solidify your legacy. Kung matalo niya si Rolly Romero, humingi siya ng rematch kay Barrios. So kung makuha niya yung dalawang belt, siya yung kauna-unahang ganong katandang unified champion.
Wow.
Feeling ko wala pa nakagawa nun. I'm not
Galing
sure.
sana.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
And the fact that he could make it possible, sobrang nakaka-amaze pa din po
So-
talaga. Yung may ganong possibility pa din.
So yan yung championship route, yan yung traditional boxing route. Now, ang isa pang pwede mong gawin
For
is
entertainment.
for entertainment purposes and to get paid. Kasi I really think Manny is the guy na, okay, I'll do exhibition fights for the sake of doing exhibition fights. Pero if I know na kaya ko pa rin maging competitive, ay hindi, kukunin ko to, di ba? Kasi pang GOAT status niya yun eh. So kung entertainment and money fight, you go with either Ryan Garcia or Tank Davis. Kasi silang dalawa yung matunog, may pera, entertainment value, pay-per-view buys,
Yeah,
Oo,
pay-per-view.
yung share.
malaking fan base. Yan, so
Coach, paano si Floyd Mayweather?
si Floyd Mayweather,
Di ba po, Coach, sila may pinakamataas na PPV?
sila yung may pinakamalaki.
Ano
Ngayon,
opinion mo doon?
gusto kong mangyari siya ulit.
Ano nga ba?
Pero
Just for entertainment value, diba? Parang,
feeling ko rin naman, for the right price,
Diba?
out of retirement si Floyd. Pero sana, parehong, equal playing field or
Yun nga.
for the lack of a better term, equal playing field. Kasi the last time they fought, injured si Manny.
Oh,
So,
ito ba yung nagtatakbuhan sila sa ano?
so,
lang sila sa ring
ganyan
nito eh.
nangyari, di ba? Kasi, for those who don't know, yung laban na yun, Manny, eto rin yun. Doon rin masasabi ang mga Pilipino talaga, sugod lang ng sugod eh. Injured yung balikat niya. Pwede niyang i-cancel yun. Pwedeng i-cancel yun, risked. Bebenta pa rin yun. Pero si Manny, dahil nag-commit siya, dahil nandun na lahat, ayaw niya maging sakit sa ulo sa mga promoters, ayaw niya maging
Yes.
sakit sa ulo sa mga
Tinuloy
fans
niya
or
pa
ma-disappoint
din.
yung fans. I don't know, sa amin kasi sa boxing community, alam na alam yun. Sinaksakan siya ng cortisol shot sa
Yeah.
locker room. Tapos tiniis niya yun, tapos umakit siyang ring.
Pansamantalang relief.
Pero
Grabe,
yun nga,
injury.
disiplina
I mean,
po pala, no?
to answer your question, ang hirap kasi nun, magiging part 2 lang yan nung part
Nung
1.
una,
Di ba? Kasi si Floyd, he's a defensive fighter, he's a counter-puncher.
Yeah.
At alam niyang may knockout power si Manny, hindi siya makikipagsabayan kay Manny.
Kaya tinatakbuhan
Oo,
lang
kaya
niya.
tatakbo.
Habulin mo ako, sabi ni Flor.
Naalala ko po nun.
12 rounds silang
Diba?
ganun.
It's not, hindi siya smart move eh. Di ba? Diba, mas may punching power sa akin to, may knockout power. Teka, puntos.
Yun
Diba?
yung
Ganun ang gagawin niya.
Yun yung
diba?
laban po na wala kang makakausap sa mga tito mo, sa tatay mo, lahat sila, bad trip lang.
Parang nangyari sa'yo to.
Opo,
Speaking from experience.
Nung bata pa kasi ako nangyari yun. Tapos nagulat, bakit di ko makausap ng tatay ko? Nakaganon lang. Tapos doon ko po naintindihan, kaya pala.
Okay. Kung patas ang naging scoring, patas ba ang naging purse, Coach Franco?
Oo naman. Kasi
But Manny,
Manny is the draw.
okay.
Bibilin ng tao yung ticket, yung pay-per-view dahil
Because
kay Manny Pacquiao.
he's there.
Diba? Doon din natin makikita yung command ng presence ni Manny Pacquiao sa boxing industry on a global landscape. Diba? Kasi, bro mo, at that level, nandun pa rin yung star power, nandun yung attention, nandun
Yes.
yung demand. 'Di ba? Nakita natin puno yung venue, 'di ba? All the celebrities were there. Tapos pay-per-view buys were made the promotions happy. Tapos hindi lang yung event day. Fight week, weigh-ins.
Yes.
And during the camp, nakita naman natin, every time na magja-jogging si Manny,
Ang dami
sino-sino
kasama.
yung nakikita mo, di ba?
Actually, nakaka-worry nga yun. Parang is he
Diba?
able to focus? Ang dami-daming
Yun din eh.
Sanay na po
Ang daming
siguro.
distraction.
Yan yung mystery ni Manny Pacquiao. Kasi kung ako yung head coach, di ako papayag ng ganun.
Ang daming tao, no?
Diba?
Ang
Parang
daming
everyone,
overhead.
gusto lahat ng taong makita, makasama, makamayan.
Yes, correct.
Pati yung morning routines na yun, nakita natin kung sino-sinong fighters, hindi kung sino, fighters yung gustong sumama sa kanya. Fighters, not just in boxing. So sa boxing, nandyan sila Mosley, sila Teofimo Lopez. Of course, kasama niya yung mga nasa undercard din, si Mark Magsayo, who did really, really well. And he became the WBC America's Super Featherweight Champion. Tapos, nandun din si Yomir Marshall. Tapos, a lot of prominent MMA fighters went with that morning run. So cross-cultural. Tapos,
Grabe.
he was able to go into different industries. So, doon mo makikita, iba yung...
The Manny Pacquiao factor.
The
Yes.
Manny Pacquiao effect talaga eh.
Oo, totoo naman.
And very surprising, parang, okay, it's like...
Still this
diba,
way.
Still this way, di ba?
Pero Coach, tama tong mga figures na to 17 to 18 million dollars.
As far as I know.
Ang reportedly natanggap ni
Ni
Manny
Manny.
Pacquiao or 1 billion pesos. And then si Barrios naman ay 12 million dollars.
So that's probably the biggest payday ni Mario Barrios.
Wow.
Kasi, syempre, prior to Manny Pacquiao, sino ba yung mga nakalaban niya? And sino ba yung mga bumili nung laban niya? Gaano kalaking attention ba yung na-generate nung mga dating laban niya? Ngayon, for Manny, alam ko yung purse na yan, that's the bare minimum for him.
Minimum.
Yan ang command niya.
Plus pa to.
Ang galing.
For sure, plus yan.
season.
So, plus
1 billion
pay-per-view.
pesos plus.
Plus.
So,
Tax-free ba to, Coach?
hindi.
May
Kakatok si
20%.
BIR dyan. So, kailangan natin, di ba? So, you got the purse. Yan yung purse. Meron pa yung sponsorship deals. Hindi natin alam kung ano yun.
Gate revenue.
Gate revenue,
Pay-per-view
pay-per-view shares, brand deals, sino yung mga mag-aabot.
Yeah.
Meron
Meron
yan.
pang ganon.
Minsan may locker room bonus. So, syempre, maraming matatanggap si Manny. Pero sana rin po, yung mga ano natin, mga manonood, tandaan din natin, marami ring kaltas yun. So, una, taxes.
Yes.
I'm not pretty sure kung ano yung tax structure ng gagawin ni Manny. Pero ang alam ko, dinaan niya yun ngayon sa MP promotion. So, he's promoting his own fight. So, that will help him sa taxation sa US tsaka dito sa Pilipinas. Another one would be, when you do camp or a fight camp, mahal yun. Mahal ang camp. So, pagkain, so meron ka chef, nutritionist, doktor, lahat ng kakailanganin mong gamit, gagamitin mo for your daily runs, daily training, recovery, tapos
Yung entourage pa
yung
niya.
entourage
Ang
pa
dami
niya.
yung entourage.
Diba? So, yun yung
Mga
pinaka para
hangers-on.
sa akin malaki, di ba? Yung entourage niya, laki. So, lahat yun, bahay, pagkain, utilities.
Yes,
Tapos, they started here in the Philippines, then they went to,
Vegas?
to
Vegas.
ano muna, wild
LA
card.
pa.
Oh, LA.
oo.
So, they stayed there sa LA. Tapos, Vegas. So, you have to
Mahal pa
move
naman.
everything to Vegas.
Super gastos.
Di ba?
Oo,
Gastos yun.
gastos
Tapos, dadalhin niya yung lahat pabalik dito
Pabalik
sa
dito,
Pilipinas.
correct.
Di ba? So, ang...
Kamusta kaya si Jinky? Siguro kami sa
Ay,
lahat.
ang ganda niya
Tapos
dun
na yung
sa laban. Ang
Kami na lang
blooming niya.
dito.
Oo, di ba? So, at saka, ang ano rin natin dyan is yung toll sa katawan ni Manny.
Oo naman.
Di ba? So, added mileage, bugbog,
It's
all
no
for what? Di ba? Para magbigay ng karangalan sa bansa natin, magbigay ng hope para sa mga aspiring professional
Upcoming
boxers.
athletes.
Diba? So, yan yung, and at least, nakikita natin, di ba, pag may laban si Manny, tahimik ang buong Pilipinas,
Totoo.
di ba?
Oo.
Walang traffic.
Coach, paano yung recovery sa isang fight? Ito, hindi naman tungkol sa pera or anything.
So,
Pero
dito
diba?
sa atin, sa Pilipinas, pagka ganun, you went full 12, mandatory 90 days na suspension. So, you can't get into another fight. Di ka pwedeng pumirma ng kahit na ano for strict yun, 90 days. And then, of course, this goes into the nitty-gritty of post-fight. Normally, pagkatapos mong lumaban, di ka pwede matulog kagad.
Yes.
So pag nakikita nyo pumaparty yung mga fighters or naglalakad sa...
Intentional yun.
Intentional yun.
Prescribed ng doktor yun.
Hindi kasi pwede matulog kagad.
Parang yung pagbata ka po, nauntog ka, huwag ka matutulog. Ganun.
Parang gano'n. Tapos,
Ang cute.
following day, treatment o initial treatments yan. So, syempre, the whole check-up. After,
May reported, injuries
parang wala
si
naman.
Manny?
Parang wala naman.
Wala naman,
Oo.
grabe.
This was a really good camp for
Oh,
him.
take that.
Yeah.
I'm
Pero
46
yeah.
years old. I went 12 rounds of boxing against a
Oo.
champion and I came out of it unscathed.
Oo. Grabe yun. Grabe.
Ibang klase yung
Oo.
conditioning
Totoo.
niya. Coach, meron ka bang nakikitang parang sumusunod sa yapak niya of all the
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
rising
Mga
boxers? Yung mga nababalitaan natin na nagme-medal sa mga Olympics, di ba?
Ang galing ng parang naisip mo kung ano yung sasabihin ko ngayon.
I can read your mind.
One of the things then na gusto kong i-share sa mga manonood is meron tayong Manny Pacquiao pero marami ring professional boxers na nagbibigay ng karangalan sa bansa natin. So, to name a few of them, meron tayong dalawang world champions ngayon in Melvin Jerusalem and Pedro Taduran. As in,
Ayan,
world
tandaan niyo
champions
po yung
sila.
mga names.
Okay, world champions, yung belt nasa kanila. So, they just defended their belts and they won. Okay? Yung mga sinasabi natin na pwedeng sumunod sa yapak ni Manny, ito talaga, idol niya si Manny, si Mark Magsayo. Mark Magsayo started here in the Philippines, tapos parang more or less same Pacquiao story. Dinala niya yung pamilya niya sa Amerika kasi nandun si Manny, nandun yung opportunities. And then, ngayon, he's one of the people, like sa Amerika ang balita talaga, one of the fighters to watch out for si Mark Magsayo. So, lumaban siya dun sa undercard ni Manny, and he fought George Mata, and he won. Unanimous decision. So, that earned him yung WBC Americas na super featherweight belt. And now, that brings him closer to yung World Championship na title shot. So, sa WBC ngayon, sino ba yung Shaki Foster ata ang So, yan yung mga niya. And then, other names, definitely, there's Charlie Suarez, Carl James Martin. Yan, yung lumaban din sa undercard, si Yumir Marshall.
Olympian yan.
Oo. So, nag-shift na siya to pro boxing. He won via third round TKO. Diba? So, ito
Parang gusto ko rin mapanood tuloy yung undercards, di ba?
Yung undercards maganda. Actually, yung buong fight card ngayon maganda. Pitbull Cruz is there, David Picasso. Yung fight, kasi maraming boxing cards, yung main event lang halos ang gustong panoorin ng tao. Eto, pag nakita mo, dahil may influence din si Manny,
Speaking of undercards, ganun ba?
feeling ko meron yan. I could be wrong, pero feeling ko meron. Kasi stacked card siya. Pag sabi mo stacked card, puro superstars yung nandun. Tsaka kung ikaw rin naman, known fighter ka, sinabi ba naman, yun yung command ni Manny, ayaw mong ba't ako magnuno kay Manny Pacquiao? Sinabi niya, lumaban ako sa undercard niya. So, feeling ko it was an easy yes for all those fighters.
Yeah,
And
it's
these
like
are
an honor.
top caliber fighters tong mga to. So,
Si Jerusalem pala, na-guest na namin.
talaga?
sa
That's
Kada
nice. Thank you so
Umaga.
much po. Thank you.
Sana si
So, yan.
Magsayo rin.
Yan, si Mark
Yes,
Magsayo,
Mark
pwede
Magsayo.
yan. Tapos, ngayon, yung mga nasa ibang bansa, you have Marlon Tapales, Christian Pitt Laurente. Actually, kinuha sila ni Naoya Inoue ngayon to train with him. So again, marami po tayong mahuhusay na professional boxers na lumalaban abroad.
Nice.
Hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas. So, kailangan lang natin na suportahan sila, mas
Bigyan ng
makilala
exposure.
Yes, exactly.
I think also po itong recent na fight ni Manny Pacquiao will also pave the way for the upcoming or the aspiring to also have that attention again or exposure again.
Yes.
Lalo with social media ngayon. So syempre mga curious yung mga tao na sino pa ba iba nilang pwedeng abangan.
That is true. Kasi lalo na sa social media, yung mga fighters natin, ang gagaling pero mahiyain kasi. So, parang it takes a lot of... Sabi ko nga alam nyo kayo, sabi ko, ang dali nyo makipagsuntukan dyan. Tapos, bigyan kayo ng mikropono, parang... diba? Kasi ibang landscape siya.
Yes.
So, yun din yung ginagawa ko.
Alam namin yan, Coach, kasi nakita namin, sumayaw si Pacquiao.
You can't have
Oo,
everything.
you can't have everything. Kasi kami dito, may mga iba, ilang sa amin dito na kaliwa din yung paaga niya. Nung nakita namin si Pacquiao, wow, pwede. Mas magaling pa kami sa kanya
Left-handed din
sumayaw.
kasi siya. Coach, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Coach.
You gave us,
Anytime.
thank you for outlining all these other boxers that we should seek out,
Yes.
watch out for, and for giving us this new perspective about Manny Pacquiao and how he did during his last fight. Saan po ba kayo pwedeng i-follow ng ating mga kada?
Mga kada, maraming salamat po sa inyo for
Thank you
having
so
me here.
much.
Tsaka sana po nakatulong ako sa inyong mapaintindi yung kwento tsaka buhay ng mga fighters natin. So, yan din yung ginagawa ko palagi. Gusto ko sabihin yung kwento nila.
Yeah.
Kasi kailangan merong magsabi para
Totoo
malaman. Oo.
Tama.
So, I'm on social media. Just type my name, Coach Franco Rolioda, and I'm all over social. So, it's on Facebook and Instagram, tsaka YouTube.
And your podcast.
Oh yes, my podcast is called Combat Sports Weekly.
Wow.
It happens every Monday on my Facebook page. Yan.
Nagagawa po kayo mga parang reaction video, ganun?
Yan yung ginagawa ko. Yung iba reaction video, ako nagiging nerd ako So ang ginagawa ko, ito yung pwede niyang gawin, ito yung
Parang
mali na ginawa niya.
analysis na.
Pwede po ako mag-ask. Pinanood yung kay Oliveira tapos kay
Okay.
Tapuria. Nanood kayo live nun?
Yes. Ay, nanonood ka ng live noon?
Opo.
Oh my God, ang galing.
Hindi sa live, hindi So, I mean,
Okay, pero okay. You watched it. You watched it.
There's more to
Okay.
Miyuki than meets the eye.
Right?
Mahilig pala siya sa, ano ba to?
MMA naman yun. MMA naman yun. Oo.
yeah.
So your
Me and my
podcast
best
is
friend.
all
Yes.
combat
yes.
sports?
All combat sports. Kasi
So may MMA, may boxing.
may Muay Thai, may Jiu-Jitsu, may... so,
Very cool.
kasi I trained and fought in all of them. So,
This is
medyo-
every Monday.
This is every Monday.
And where can they find it?
It's on my Facebook and YouTube. You just type in Coach Franco Rolyoda. Yeah.
Yun, maraming salamat, Coach
you. Thank you,
Franco.
sir.
Mga kada, panahon lang po ang makakapagsabi kung tama ba or hindi ang desisyon. Well, na-decide na natin ngayon dito sa Share KU. Diba? Tungkol sa, diba, ang tatag ni Manny Pacquiao, kahit ito ay draw, grabe naman yung pinakita niyang laban talaga. Pero ano man po ang mangyari sa kanyang boxing on retirement, hindi po nito mababawasan ang karangalan na naibigay at naibibigay pa ni Pacman sa ating bansa.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.